What's up, Latino Nation? My name is Tony Delgado, and here I'm with the future governor of Florida, my man, Byron Donalds. Thank you so much for being here, my friend.
Pleasure to be here with you. By the way, nice suit. I see what you're doing.
Hey, man.
I see what you're doing.
I'm peeping the swag. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
No. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Thank you, my friend. So we're here at CPAC Latino. We're here backstage. Historic event. It's the first time that CPAC has hosted a bilingual event here in the United States. Why do you think that Hispanics are naturally conservative and naturally flocking towards President Donald Trump and the conservative movement?
At first, I think it starts at home. You know, I think whatever part of Central or South America or Latin America that your family is from, it's really about those family values first and foremost. Everybody at home has to find a way to make ends meet, and they just can't borrow money forever. You know, they want to live in a safe community. People want everybody to just be respectful of one another. I think faith plays a large part in that. I think if you look at the two parties, I think it's almost without question that the Republican Party really embodies Judeo-Christian values. I think that's a big part of it. And then you have to get to the economy. At the end of the day, people have to be able to earn for themselves and for their families. So like, what policies are going to matter for my kids? What policies are going to matter for my pocketbook or for my business? So that's why I think that, whatever your nationality is, whether it's, Honduran or El Salvadoran, Costa Rican, Cuban, Venezuelan, I think you're starting to look at the policy and the principles and say, you know what, I'm a Republican, I'm a conservative. I gotta stand with President Trump. I got to stand with JD. I got to stand with Ron DeSantis. I got to stand with Byron Donalds or whoever, because those guys are putting forward the policies and the principles that are going to help me be successful. And I think that's what you're seeing. And that's why this is really cool. First ever CPAC Latino. That's why I think it's cool, because this is the conservative movement taking that next step and doing the thing that I felt that Republicans should have been doing a long time now. Go out into these communities, really try to embrace people in these communities, have them tell their stories, have them be a part of that process, because it opens the door. It really helps other people say, all right, you know what? Okay, I can mess with these conservatives. I think I can be supportive of them.
Yeah, or I'm going to open my ears and at least hear what they have to say, right?
That's right.
And we're really excited for this event, right? Latino Wall Street, my organization, we preach prosperity in the Latino community. The joke that I always say is, if you make enough money, any Democrat will become a Republican. But
yeah, that's true.
You've made some really aggressive statements around taxation, right? Basically saying that like taxation is theft. Do you want to break that down a little bit about some of your fiscal policies and fiscal ideas?
I mean, look, everybody hates taxes. When the government taxes you, they're taking your labor. They're taking the value of your labor. Now, in a government, in a society, are you going to pay taxes? Yes. And when it's fine to pay those taxes when you know they're going to things that make sense, common sense, whether it's roads and bridges and schools, whether it's police, defense with the military, or even, agencies at the federal government. The problem becomes when the taxation becomes so oppressive and they just want to take more and more and more. That's when it really becomes theft. And then they spend it on stuff that's not even in your own personal interests. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. So, conservatives, our view is low taxes, low regulation. There are some necessities for it, but let's make sure that we're doing the right thing. We're doing the honorable thing with the resources that people gave us.
I love that. Byron, thank you again for coming to CPAC Latino. Any last words? Why should people support you for the next governor of Florida?
We're going to keep this thing going. Florida's a great state. I'm a conservative, not by birth, but by choice. Mm-hmm. And so I think that people, when they look at my record, they know that I'm going to stand up for their rights. We're going to stand for strong economics, sound economics. Florida's going to continue to lead. It's going to continue to be the best state in the country.
Byron, thank you so much, man. You have my vote. You have my endorsement, and I appreciate you.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.